The Rwandan genocide had ended, but the country was far from peaceful. In Kibeho, in the IDPs or internally displaced camp, thousands of civilians, mostly Hutu people, had sought refuge thinking that they were safe. They were tragically mistaken. The Kibeho refugee camp was about to become another site of a horrific massacre.
Australian peacekeepers were in Kibeho as part of the UN mission in Rwanda. These soldiers were powerless to stop it. The RPA soldiers surrounded the camp and started firing indiscriminately into the crowd. People were screaming, running, trying to find cover. It was chaos.
The Rwandan Patriotic Army, RPA, perpetrated these killings as reported by survivors, eyewitness accounts, and investigations by human rights organizations. Investigations claim that this attack on the Kibeho camp was premeditated. It was a massacre of innocent civilians.
Thousands of innocent Rwandan civilians lost their lives in Kibeho. The Rwandan government official narrative wanted to minimize the tragedy and reported that only 338 civilians lost their lives. However, independent estimates based on eyewitness accounts, documentary evidence, testimony evidence suggests that the actual number of victims is much higher, between 4,000 and 8,000 Rwandan lost their lives in Kibeho, as reported by Australian peacekeepers, Human Rights Watch, and MSF.
The Kibeho massacre was a tragic event with far-reaching consequences. It fueled further violence and instability in the region and demonstrated the international community's failure to protect vulnerable populations. We must learn from this tragedy and ensure it never happens again.
We must remember the thousands of innocent victims of the Kibeho massacre and demand justice. Please share this video, educate yourself about the events that took place, and support organizations working toward justice and to prevent future atrocities. The world cannot afford to forget Kibeho.